I just added you guys as remotes.
Okay, we should add you too.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure what to commit at the moment for ping pong. There's a few things going on that I was experimenting with that I probably want to start cleaning out and deleting rather than committing. But I'm not worried about that for now. Can you see my screen, Paul? Marion, can you see my screen yet?
Sure can.
Yes.
All right, I just blanked it out. Sorry. Right. Over on the right-hand side is my spec, and then the code. So I wrote a method called activate all because it's going to be quite. Seems to me that convenient to have a method where you can just switch all of the features on from a script, so that when you, especially as a developer, you get the app, but then you turn all the features on, rather than getting some sort of crippled thing that you're trying to test and improve.
It's not there.
So, yeah. So because you'd have just one switch to flick. So I set up some flags in the database, and I just stick them right in the database here. Then I say, well, are they all active? No, that's just to make sure that I've set them up right. And then I run this method, and then it says expect all features to be active to be true. And all features active is a little helper method I set up in the spec. So he's zooming right up to the top where I've written it's just features where active are equal to true. Oh, sorry, are equal to a nil list, nil array. So I have whatever's happened, I've just jumped into the run the test, jumped into the debugger, and sure enough, I've got 1, 2, 3 flags that are active. But my little helper method is obviously not as nice as I thought it was, because it's saying false. It's saying false. So I'm just
Can you not say where feature is, feature active is true? Is it because you're having multiple?
Oh, go on. Say what should I say?
I mean, I'm just trying to understand where active equals empty brackets.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying that active true. Oh, well, that's rubbish.
Yeah.
Is active equals false. I have just I was busy refactoring this. This was a whole line long when I first wrote it, and making it shorter and shorter, and realised that then at some point I flipped true to false. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you said that, Paul. You got me. But yeah, it was literally as I was going out the door to do the school run that. Oh my goodness, this failed again, and I'm sure that test was right. Yeah. Feature where active false is empty, so that should pass this time. Have I saved it? Yeah. Haven't taken the debugger statement out, but yeah, it passes. Wow, great. So where's the debugger statement? It's over here, right down the bottom. I don't know how they do this, but they're coloring all the stuff in the recent commit. It's being colored left-hand side of my editor now. or the stuff that's uncommitted, I should say. Right. So modified feature.rb, which is this because I've added this method. Modified feature volunteer create opportunities feature. Yeah, I've done some work in the feature, but I've basically don't do that. Editor's doing weird stuff. Right. See what's going on. I'm not quite sure what's happened here. Oh, that's telling me 9 files have changed. That's not right. Oh, I see. I've been rewording them. There's a very subtle change there. I'm not sure if that's the right wording. That matches up with the step definitions. Now, I have a bunch of commits I want to squash.
You don't have to rebase.
Yeah.
I never squashed them.
Don't you have to do rebase and then squash when you're in rebase?
That would be great if you didn't have to.
Do I have to commit first? I have got, let me show you my log. I have got 2 commits there that are just, well, I could just leave them there. They're not terrible, but I just wanted to, since I hadn't been pairing on them, there was just a bunch of sketch code, and the final bit of code is the current commit. I just wanted to squash all of that together. But I can just git commit now, I think.
Sure. Sam loves log messages.
Lots of history, yeah. There were just 3, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't website 1.
All right. They're addicted
Lots
to squash, and I quite, yeah. We might have to go there to learn how to do it. So. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see what I've done. No, I don't see what I've done. This says I'm on the feature flag C. Oh, okay, that's all right. I just do git push origin and just put this branch. Yeah, that other branch has gone a bit screwy, but this branch is okay. So that's fine. That branch is called feature flag seed, because the main thing I was getting at is that we can have a text file of the names of the feature flags. We just read it in, and then 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 switch them all on. So I guess I should do a failing test before we do a ping pong then. So what's the next text to test to fail? Oh, I didn't know we had a pending folder in features. Oh, that's for pending invitations, yes. Okay, I'm gonna, oh. How do I get it not to search inside the .git folder?
Oh, for grep,
Mm-hmm.
you can do grep minus v
Mm-hmm.
in .git, I guess. Just pipe it to another grep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd have to do the same thing and then add in another, or yeah, this way too.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I think you have to do, something that will generate the input to the whole thing. The ls or whatever the git command, or are you
Mm-hmm.
looking for? Are you doing like
I'm
looking for
looking,
text?
yeah, looking for text. Looking for the word pending in the features. I should probably be in
The
the.
one Marion actually taught me indirectly was grep minus rn pending grep minus v dot git.
Ah,
I like using rn because it shows the line numbers, and then I think of registered nurse.
Mm-hmm.
My little
right.
Oh. Yeah, I think that needed to be first, right?
All right. This is, yeah, so this is the pending features, but here I use the word, maybe it's an upper. How do I make
Dash
this
I,
reg-
if you want to ignore the case.
make it dash I, so I don't need to make it regular. Right, here we go. So set feature flags feature. That's the one.
It has a line number.
Configure all. Do you want self.configure all? Yeah.
Is it like a merge thing? That's weird. Didn't it just work?
Oh.
Or
Yeah, I
this is
may
a
not
new
have come up
test.
with the best name for it. Pardon?
This
Yeah,
is a
this is a
new
new
test.
test, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gone yeah. The other one was to switch them all on, activate all. So yeah, configure all doesn't exist yet. So we want to I reckon we're going to make the test for the new test. So this is gonna call this script enable all features. Which is just gonna do two things. It's gonna load all the features in from the config file, then it's gonna switch them all on. So undefined method configure all. So yeah, you're right. We want self configure all. And then we want to just sort on a spec. I forgot the do at the beginning of a test block earlier today and was completely baffled by the error message. Because it says
Something
unknown.
about end.
Yeah, doesn't say anything about end. It says unknown method on an undefined class.
Whoa.
Because if you forget the do and the end, then you just I don't know. Then you just start sticking text in here. Then it doesn't belong to the it block. It belongs to the describe block. And this is apparently some sort of anonymous class that
Wow.
doesn't know anything about our spec except how to do it. So yeah, self-configure all. So we need to create a file, or do we? Or we stub out the file system and just say
Is factory girl in effect?
mm-hmm. What I've done in the step definitions is just made a temporary file and put stuff in there, and then we just need to read that. So I wonder if that's good enough just to do. I'm wondering now if we're doing overkill by doing a spec and a cucumber test, but maybe
Are
we
they
can optimize that later.
testing? Yeah. I guess if they're testing the exact same thing, it's overkill.
They might end up testing the exact same thing, but they're not really. This one is testing the script, the overall script.
Right.
and we can run script. And this is testing.
The method. Yeah. So that makes sense.
And then we should just be able to do feature. Um,
Do you not have to unlink it to get rid of that file, or do you want it to stick around?
I need it to stick around till the end of the test. Oh, sorry, yeah, and then I can do.
And that's why you're not
RM
using
will
temp
unlink.
file to begin with, right?
Pardon?
That's why you're not just using temp file instead of file.
Yeah, I don't want it to stick around any longer than the test. But yeah, I probably need to. Oh yeah, that's why I've got a. That's how you unlink it in Ruby.
There you
Had to
go.
go dig in the,
That would work
dig
good.
in the, Yeah, I had to go dig in the docs for that. It wasn't obvious. Yeah, I don't know if you can, because I've still got the temporary
Right. Yeah.
variable
So if
there,
you need it
local
still,
variable, whether I
then
can do it with that.
yeah.
Pardon? I
if
don't
you
know if
if
I
you
can do it with that local variable with the. Well, no, once I've closed it, I've lost the file handle, so I don't know if that file handle actually means anything then after that. It would be. No. Almost interesting just to find out. I have to excuse the diversion. Um, it doesn't know how to remove it.
But you're removing it there by the file name, right? Not by the handle.
Yeah, so I'm removing it by the file name. Well, it can do a lot of things to the file, but these all either come from the IO library uh, or the file module.
Oh.
But well, I mean, this you can do closing and seek and PID. I don't know why it would have a process ID. You can start it. You can do all kinds of Unixy scripting things with it. Or you can even grep it. But
Maybe
as though it was a
PID.
string, I suppose. Pardon?
Maybe PID only works if it's a PID file.
Yeah, maybe.
That would be
Well,
like.
let's ask it what its PID is. And then, yeah, it doesn't know. Oh, it says it's closed. So if I was to open it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work unless it's some sort of process, I guess. Right. Right, that's the diversion mod. You delete it by name. Right. To feature.
But RM wasn't a method on a file, right? Or was that the error?
Oh,
No,
earlier.
RM was a method on a file handle.
Okay.
Yeah, on a file. But yeah, it isn't a method on a file. No, it's not. It's not in this list. There's lots of cool things you can do with it, but no, RM's a method on the utilities class.
I just gotta step away and check on something, but I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So no. It shouldn't be green. That's not right.
There's no assertion, or expect feature count to equal, or
Expect. Oh yeah, there's no assertion. Oh, that's very. Why would it not just have it blow up in my and tell me that I
I think because anything returns true. Like, if it's just a string, you could say expect hi.
Yeah. I suppose expected 3 got 0. That's better, right? And all the other 9 tests pass, so that's good.
Oh, is that a new branch? Maybe I have to refetch.
No, it succeeded.
Huh.
That's pushed OK. But yeah, this. Oh yeah, for you to find it, yeah, you'll have to refetch to ping pong that.
Feature spec.
Oh, it shouldn't be 3. It should only be 2. I put 2 things in. Sorry about that.
I'm back.
Change it to 2 now when you've got it. I've just committed a failing test, but it's always going to fail, even when we get the code right. So if you or Paul want to pull that and get the test passed.
You want to draw, Paul?
Sure. I'm looking for the file still.
Did you get the branch?
Yeah, I should be. It's spec. It's not under feature spec. Okay, so spec
Spec models.
models.
Features.
Paul, what's your GitHub username?
It is AppleAid. APELADE.
Okay.
Um, Still have to bundle install.
Oh wow. Yeah. You'll have to bundle install RakeDB migrate.
Gotcha.
Oh, RakeDB setup.
Maybe Marion will beat me to it here then.
I probably have to do that too.
Shall I carry on driving while you're installing?
Sure.
Right, I'll fix that stupid mistake because I've only put 2 records in. And it should still fail for the same reason. Yeah, better reason. Um, let's see. Configure all. It's not going to know what file to open unless they pass that as an argument. So
Or it's in some, YAML file or somewhere.
yeah,
Hard-coded, basically.
yeah, it's all hard coded. They don't make well hard code it here than anywhere else. Oh, I'm wondering. Oh, what have I done? Apply window.
Wow, that is a lot of gems.
A lot of change.
A lot of gems.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of gems in. It's not as big as
Aruba.
website 1 though, is it?
Yeah, probably not.
It's pretty big ones. When you get to Capybara WebKit, it compiles it all from C, so it's so huge.
I didn't have to do the bundle install, so Aruba we might not even be using. That's like I was using it to do some file stuff, but I think we ended up deciding that it wasn't really
There must be a
that
gem
helpful.
that tells you what your unused gems are.
Let's make one if there's not. I also
Grab
found
mine as RN. Nope, don't see it. Okay.
it's hard to figure out like what version you need to be in for different, which versions are compatible with what. Like I tried to upgrade and
QMake.
I don't know how to find that online. Like what
Which version?
versions, like compatibilities. So
Of
you
gem.
if you go to the wiki, I think there's an answer for this.
Yeah, because I think the solver in bundle is not brilliant. But the bundle update is supposed to do its best at resolving all of the dependencies and getting you back.
Mm.
But that's only if you update the whole bundle. If you want to leave some stuff fixed, you either have to mark it fixed or do it by hand. Right, so
Make file not found.
this file works. This works, so I'm gonna. Right. Right, so self-configure all file name. We could just do could do with having the
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be running the virtual machine of it. Right?
We've got a Vagrant virtual machine.
That's great.
Right.
Well,
But
at
it
least
still doesn't have all the gems in it. It's it builds it up from scratch from Ubuntu.
which is, yeah, that's perfect. I'm just missing QMake, or it's not installing, so I was going to look at the install script, or else just run the.
We've got install by hand tips on the wiki, and then we've got
Cool.
install by Vagrant guide.
Did you run the install script to LocalSupport, Paul?
Oh no, is there one?
Yeah.
Script.
Oh, it'll be worth trying them because we've not looked at them in a few months. So yeah, we now either need to run them and see if they're okay, or
You see it?
delete them.
Ubuntu install.sh.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally dual booted with Linux, so I can not have to be on Windows as my host.
Nice.
I want to get Windows in a V, but I haven't got an install disk.
I would have much
Oh.
preferred
Got,
to.
the
Go
laptop
ahead.
didn't come with one. Go on.
I was going to say,
Just saying the laptop
I
didn't.
probably would have preferred the Mint, install, but it doesn't have a dual boot option. I didn't want to
Oh,
go
really?
all in,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah. Fedora. Wait, so did you go Ubuntu or?
yeah.
I was surprised that they didn't have a dual boot option, but there you are.
Maybe it's patented.
Why did you like the Mint better?
What was that?
Why did you like Mint better?
Just because Ubuntu just seems like I never really liked Unity very much, their desktop,
Yeah.
and a lot of people seem to say that that the Linux Mint distribution is pretty much the same. It just doesn't have to. You don't have to deal with that. That desktop. There's also apparently a fallback mode for Ubuntu that you can configure to use like old KDE or whatever was already there. Maybe GNOME, I forget.
Yeah, the desktop is hideous.
I never, had used it as the native. I'd always use it in a VM, and there it just ran dog slow because I never gave very much video memory
Yeah.
to the VM.
It's
have it.
difficult. You need quite a high-end laptop, and even then, the VM is going to have fairly slow graphics.
Mine is actually pretty good. I have it on my old laptop in a dual boot, but I didn't do it on the new one because I already had the VM all set up.
Right, I've just pushed that, but I have to go now.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Are
I don't
you
mind if you carry on with that, or yeah, and I'll be gone for the rest of the day. I don't
Gotcha.
mind if you
Or
carry
night.
on with that. I'll go on, switch over to your other project. Pardon? Did you
Okay.
say overnight? Yeah, I'll be gone overnight.
All right. Thanks, David. Bye.
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 What's going on here? Is this the script running?
Yeah. Gem native extension was debugger 161. It's weird. I'll just try to install it gem wise.
Let's go to the installation
See what happens.
notes. And there are issues.
Huh.
I'm posting a link to the wiki.
Thank you.
I don't know if the install script is really up to date at this point. Obviously not, right?
I'm could be just a new machine, maybe. Maybe I didn't do something right setting it up.
Maybe. Do you have RVM?
I should. Let me just double check. Yes, RBM.
What version of Ruby
List.
is he?
Oh. Oh, RVM reload, it says to do.
Oh. Huh.
547, good. And just try to rebuild it or run it again. Do install shell. Wonder if I don't have to sudo it, do I?
I don't think so.
Darn, sorry.
That's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I had no trouble with the virtual machine, I remember. Okay, I'm still dual booted too, so I may still even have that sitting on the Windows side. If you want to switch over to, I don't know, are you still working on his test or?
No, I'm just looking at the install instructions to see. So you're running the manual installation the long way. See if we're missing something. Go to image. No.
Debugger. Core source. See, no source for Ruby 193.547 provided with debugger Ruby core source gem. So maybe actually I can't just do 193 of Ruby. Maybe I actually have to do 193.545 or update the core source probably, huh? They probably updated that.
Let me see what I have. I think I have something different from what other people have. I have, oh no, I do. I have 484, and I know Marcella has 448. And which one do you have?
Of Ruby core source?
Of
Or
Ruby 1.9.3.
oh, sorry. I have 547,
Oh,
the latest, I guess.
yeah. Yes. You want to try going through the manual install steps?
Sure.
Maybe
Let
it's
me
just
try
at the
this one,
start.
because if this is it, then that would be kind of nice. Debugger dash Ruby core
Yeah.
source. Guess that's what I should put in. One, two, four. Oh, debugger dash. Okay, that is the proper name. So that would mean putting. Oh no, still 124. Ruby.
It looks like clean Ubuntu install -1.sh is the script now.
Oh. Oh, okay, 1 and 2. Gotcha. Whoops.
Is it there or you have to get it?
I might have to make it executable.
I don't see it there.
They're on the
Oh
left
no, I do
side.
see it. Yeah. Okay, right.
Yep.
Get another coffee. This process takes several minutes.
Oh no, I'm still talking it out.
And well, if you want it to work, I think you're gonna have to. It requires that you provide the password multiple times.
Open your CD tray and pour in the coffee. Do you want to switch over to your thing and I'll deal with this
Um,
later?
you should keep doing it. I mean, you got to do it sooner or later. But
Yeah,
yeah,
sooner or
we
later.
could
But
do
I
other
mean, I don't have to
stuff.
take your time doing it too. I can keep working on it after the fact,
Okay.
or I'll do it in the background as much as
Yeah.
possible. I got Chromium browser.
Hmm.
That branch I couldn't find in when I did fetch off of you. I don't know if it's on the if it's pushed or not.
Maybe not.
Maybe that's I do an underscore. No, I think I did a dash.
I'm sure and do it.
And then this is that darn table styling.
Yeah. But we at least have the font in there now.
Yep.
And then maybe make it a fixed size instead of trying to make it. I tried to make it auto size
Uh-huh.
because the title auto sizes.
Huh. And this is not needed to be run mobile on a mobile, just because there's Bootstrap doesn't mean it's going to be phone capable.
It probably should.
But is that a requirement in the from the customer or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We've been checking it, but
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's ever using it that way. So here's what I have. At least I got this in there. And then make it a fixed size that will match whatever space we allocate here
Uh-huh.
instead of trying to mess with it being like auto size, which didn't work.
Right. If you auto size it too, and there's not much room, it might just make it so small that it's okay.
True.
I guess people could always access the regular web version, and then scroll around the screen, do whatever if they need to. That's what I do
Yeah.
on a lot of websites.
Yeah, true. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this.
All right, I'm done. And
How's it going?
good. I'm just reading the post instructions here. says to run the app install script number 2.
Okay, you're up to that already?
Yeah.
That wasn't 45 minutes.
No.
Or even 10.
Yeah, maybe somebody reduced the things that it's doing. Or could be awesome Ubuntu saving.
Could be.
Somehow they install 135.
Okay.
So those postcodes, they do not need the like a street address. They just use the postcode.
They
Combines
can,
everything.
well, that's like the zip code.
Oh,
So they can put in a street address, but they don't. If they don't, they can still. Well, actually, right now, for some reason, we took away all the validations, so they can actually do anything.
right. So maybe they're a virtual charity.
True. Or sometimes it's in somebody's house. Guy volunteer at a cat shelter,
Hmm.
and it's in a lady's basement. Let's say size. What's hatch? Text area, columns. Okay.
That looks text. So hatch is like a gem.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That seems really strange. Speculating. Maybe that's a type of text area that pops out from a little egg.
Yeah. Oh no, that's their field. That's their field.
Uh,
I have no idea what size this should be. But that will start causing problems, right?
with a fixed size, you mean? Or 30 by 10?
Yeah, fixed size. I'm going to restart this to get rid of that JavaScript stuff.
That's in terms of characters, probably. Not pixels or.
I guess. Maybe I should look at what Bootstrap does for this.
If it's not taking over already.
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice
So 30 by
big area.
10. Yeah, but we want it to be like just big enough, really. So maybe 35.
I and but this is actually something that they would not change. They wouldn't change the name of the.
They would. This is the edit page.
Oh, for the whole thing. Okay. Like, oh, it was supposed to be Greenland.
I know that. I thought it was supposed to be. What did I think it was supposed to be? Green. Yeah, I guess Greenland. So I
Green
guess it
spark.
can't be bigger here because of whatever this is in.
Yeah.
Um, it'd be nice if it was the same as that. Well, we could move it over a little to the left. And we got to change the orders of these things. Did you get anywhere with yours?
Let's see how it's doing. Oh, well, there's some errors, but you never know. It could have worked.
Hmm?
And just say setup complete.
Cool.
Bundle exec rake RSpec.
Look at bootstrap text area. Bootstrap text area is gonna ruin our style. Or maybe we already had it.
Don't know how to build task RSpec. Rake
Okay.
file.
Um,
Maybe I'll just do RSpec.
did you try bundle install? Or is that what was happening already?
Yeah, that's a lot of what was going on. Let's see. I guess I'll just run the VM. Go with it.
Seems like you're almost there.
Oh, really? Okay. You're using XCon, WebMock support something else greater than or equal to XCon. And is that a gem or is that a lib?
Oh, you have some Postgres choose too.
Oh, I can do gem list. So get update.
So what's the error now?
It's saying that I have an old version of XCon, and I need, for my version of WebMock, I need a newer version of XCon.
Okay.
And then, let's see, yeah, gem install. So then I thought, oh, is it an apt-get library? Is it a... 037. Our spec. $25. Oh, so now I have to bundle update. Oh wait, no, that was a gem install.
What's it saying?
It says I'm still using this old version of XCon. WebMock wants, this thing. A little bit later, your authentication failed for user Postgres.
Okay, there's a solution for that
Right.
on the issues page.
I can imagine.
Huh?
It's got to be something with providing the identity, the user, or giving them the permissions for
Yeah, you have to edit the
HBA comp
yeah.
or that thing. But also, I'm still getting that XCon thing, which is...
I kind of feel like that. Does that kill it though? That might be just something that you can ignore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as long as I get the Postgres fixed.
Let me see if it runs past that. I feel like I've seen it and it just is a complaint. I don't see it now, but does it stop the install or?
It looks like it goes beyond there, but it is red, but it doesn't say that it's an error. It just says you are using something.
Okay, I think
WebMock.
Hello.
I think it's okay. Hello.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
WebMock.
I mean, you can like fix that error by just doing, I think, bundle update xcon.
Okay.
And that should fix it.
Didn't you just do that though?
That's why I'm looking through my history to see if I did it wrong.
You can just do Control R and then like, hold on, do a Control C. No, hold on. Do a Control C.
Mm-hmm.
And then type Control R. And then just start typing bundle. Yeah, so there is no like bundle command in your history. Yeah, so you can just type bundle update xcon then.
Unless you did it in a different terminal.
Oh.
But anyway, may as well do it again, right?
Yeah.
Bundle update xcon.
Just that one or everything? Might as well do everything.
Just that one. Don't do everything. That upgrade you to Rails 4 as well, and all the other stuff. What does the source flag do?
It just updates the one file. Otherwise, everything gets updated.
All right.
If you leave off the source, like if you just do xcon like that, at least it will update everything.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't update everything. It just updates that one.
Oh, is that changed now or what?
I don't know if it's changed, but I think it always did that. Like it just updates with XCon. Pretty sure.
I mean I know that was the intent, but I think I was seeing a lot of posts, God, a
Oh,
while back,
hold on.
but
Like, uh, do a git status now, and let's see if that does it or not. Uh, yeah. So there is no modifications to the gemfile.log. So now try doing bundle update xcon. Okay, that seems to be updated. What happens when you run aspect?
it warns about xcon, but then it bombs on Postgres.
Okay, yeah. Then just try typing bundle update webmock then. Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Now aspect fixed or not fixed.
Not quite. It's still complaining, but I don't know if that's not actually the thing that's making this fail. It's still looking for Postgres
Oh, okay.
stuff, which means I need to go to that, set up the user or something here. So let's boy, I really should have just started the the VM.
Oh, so you switch to like dual boot Ubuntu
Yeah.
from. Okay, yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go through this at some point. You know, the
Right.
more you do on the VM, then the farther away you're gonna get here. So I think it's worth it.
So let's see. And then
I mean, one thing you can do is like you could just convert your VM file to like you can just copy that over to a partition, and that works.
hmm, that'd be
So,
cool.
but then
Uh,
I'm not
Oh
sure about
yeah.
compatibility issues or something like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
Like you can just copy over your VM file, like your VM file system over to a partition, and then that should start booting.
Oh
gotcha.
wow.
Unless
That's
I mean
really cool.
unless like VirtualBox does some settings, but I read a guide about VMware, so I guess it applies for VirtualBox as well.
Mm.
Where is it?
Paul, are you searching for the Postgres configuration?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go to like uh, just open up etc slash uh, PostgreSQL slash h. Hold on, I think it's etc
Okay.
slash PostgreSQL slash then keep on tabbing after that, like slash tab, like autocomplete
9:30.
it, and then tab. Yeah, so pg underscore hba.conf.
And ident as well.
No, just the pghba.conf. Yeah, just edit that.
Permission
Sudo.
denied.
Sudo.
Uh,
Sudo man.
yeah.
Yeah, so just scroll down. Yeah. There,
Yep.
localhost, local all Postgres trust. Not that one, not that one. The top one, like about 5 lines above. Local all Postgres
Oh,
peer.
yeah. Yep.
Just change peer to trust. Yeah, save. And then slash etc slash init.d slash PostgreSQL restart.
Gotcha.
It's like in a different files.
It's just right in here.
No, that's not that. No, it's like it's slash etc
Oh, and
slash
it, yeah.
init.d, and then you need to run that with sudo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And why do I see the dot in front? Like
Oh,
sudo
is
and
it
then
already?
dot. No, yeah, perfect. No, that should work. Probably not created. I guess.
Right.
Just break db
All that,
test.
yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Migrate does create, doesn't it? Maybe not.
That would fail as well. Just do create all to like set up your test database as well. Create and then colon all. Create colon all to set up like
Gotcha.
development and test both.
Right.
And then you can just do db test prepare. Yeah, that should be. Now our spec should work.
Um,
I'll do that. Did you run rake db test prepare?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, run that again. Yeah.
Oh, probably bundle exec rspec, huh? Probably rake rspec.
Rake spec actually, not rake r spec.
Rake spec.
Yeah.
That's better. I'm picturing you as like flying, Sampriti, because of your fan.
Oh,
I'm imagining it's like your wings or something.
propeller.
Yeah, propeller on his little hat.
Yeah. Propeller.
I only wish.
All right. Yay.
No,
So yeah, I
okay.
guess the web mock warning is not critical for RSpec at least.
No, it's just a warning. I mean, warning should be in yellow, but for some reason they just put it in red. So,
Right.
college comes and shots.
How's it going, Marion?
Okay, I'm just trying to make this checkbox checked. And grade and disabled.
Huh. All passing. Thanks.
So basically, like as far as I know, does like what do you say, chef and puppet and all that fancy stuff do this normal like automated for you, right?
Can you say that last part again?
Like I mean, as far as I understand, like chef, puppet, vagrant, and all that fancy stuff, like they just do this automatically for you, right? Like what
Right.
you did right now.
Exactly.
Not
Yeah, chef.
everything though.
If you look at the chef recipes, it's basically just um, multi-platform, you know, and it gives an opportunity for people to develop like best, you know, the best scripts among multiple people, and where people can contribute and have a visibility into it as like a project, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I think for simple scripts, it's definitely makes sense to just do them by hand if you don't, you know, want people to have to come up to speed on Chef or you know, have to look at it or anything or think about it. For complex scripts, it seems like it's definitely worthwhile. For multi-platform, also probably really helpful. And then what is going on a lot with that stuff is people are, you know, using it to provision boxes that then get
Yeah.
distributed after that, you know. So they're going to make a VM
Yeah,
image.
I mean, like I have gone through like I mean, the websites which do hosting on Amazon EC2, they
Mhm.
usually have like one chef recipe for all kinds of like They have not exactly chef, but they have one recipe or whatever for like what do you say for their DB servers, one for
Mhm.
their search servers, and then one for the front end, and then like they can easily. I mean, this makes it easy for them to like auto scale as fast as possible. So I think
Mhm.
that's one advantage.
I looked at the Puppet learning virtual machine the other day, and that seems a little bit overkill for us, because I mean it's so much. I mean, unless there's more to administer, uh, it's
I
it's
guess I
definitely
mean all you need for auto graders is like just to get the machine set up with the correct environment, right? Like just
yeah.
a few. I mean, it's basically kind of like basic Ruby install and then just that, right?
Yeah, it's not a lot of stuff, and it's not worth learning Puppet and maintaining all the stuff for Puppet necessarily for that
Yeah.
project. I was trying to think of some way that Sam could kind of have like a little control panel for all of this stuff, but it's just not up to that scale. I don't think where it's going to be worth it to
I mean,
maintain
control panel for like auto graders.
for everything. I
Yeah,
don't.
I mean, you mean like a GUI, right? For the like, I mean, right now you manage auto graders by go SSH and then just do
Hmm.
some stuff there, play around, and then
Right. So I think what it would be cool to be able to have like a control panel. And there's a enterprise Puppet, which is that learning VM, is it's free for 10 nodes, and they have nice GUIs to control stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that looks nice.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Um,
I mean, could you like just uncapitalize the entire email address, or is it
yeah.
necessary?
Yeah. No, I can do that. I was just actually testing out styling a placeholder text when I did that.
You can do that.
Um, somewhat. You can't do
Like,
it.
how do you do that?
Uh, let me see if I can find it.
Like, is it using Bootstrap or is it some not like plain HTML?
Let's see. I think I did it in the CSS. Right?
Okay.
Hmm. did I do it? Oh,
By the way,
here.
like,
I did it here.
yeah, if you were using like SCSS, you could just combine 22 and 27 all into like one line. I mean, all the MOS and MS input and all that into one line, like
Okay.
just input placeholder.
Ah. But this is just CSS.
Yeah, that's what I just. Okay.
Okay. So, what else? So here's something very annoying. What they wanted to have, what the client actually asked for, was a heading at the top of this column on the right that says check to display in public listing, which there's really, I'll show you, you know what it looks like in production? Or staging. It really looks bad.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I don't know if I can log in into the,
Yeah.
I probably can't log into this.
Yeah, there needs to be an icon that is widely recognized that means public, private.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what can I log into? I think mine might have it.
I think they should like keep the norm default password on staging and develop.
They should, right?
Yeah, or at least manually confirm the account.
Okay, here it is though.
Alright, so like instead of having check to display in public listing, just replace that with like one word, public question mark. Uh,
Yeah, you know, I did that, but they asked for this. I think I'm gonna just take it away. And then there's a tooltip if you hover on it.
yeah.
And I actually had it right next to this make public, and they didn't like that. They wanted, and this makes the whole thing look terrible.
Alright.
You could, I guess, since the name of the organization is never going to be private, right? You could move that check to display down, even though that kind of blows the table quality of it.
Yeah, can you just go back to the production site once? And yeah, like let's scroll down.
I'll tell you what I was thinking of putting a little asterisk next to the checkbox and then have explaining at the bottom what it was.
Yeah, although I mean,
It would be really good to get the client, to be right there and how about this? How about this? How about this? Oh, lo-fi or something.
I'm
like
not
just
sure that would be good, quite frankly.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes.
So Sam wanted it to look more like this page, specifically with the font. I mean, the main thing was they're in the wrong order on the edit page, so we got to fix that. Maybe move this to the left. So what I did was, well, I didn't move it to the left yet, but took away the whole column that says what the things are, because that kind of is unnecessary, right? I mean, it's necessary here, and here I don't know what this, well, the placeholder will tell you.
Right.
well, I mean, on some older browsers or like even like not so old browsers, placeholders don't work.
Ah,
So you need to have like comments, or I mean like conditional comments, conditional what do you say? Conditional.
Tooltip.
text.
No, no, no. It's like 1 minute. It's called the conditional commands. Yeah, it's the conditional commands in HTML, so you can check the browser version. Like if like version less than IE 9, then
Right.
you
But
can just show the
you
label.
wouldn't want to do that everywhere, right? You'd only want to do that when they first come to the site or something, right?
I don't know.
Unless this is like the only time you're going to do it.
Yeah, it's mostly Internet Explorer.
Oh, screw them.
Yeah.
All right,
Although I
thank
Well,
you.
mean,
That's
I
good
mean,
to know.
unfortunately, probably a lot of these people might be using Internet Explorer at
yeah,
their like low budget, uh, low tech volunteer organization.
yeah, they aren't like
Yeah.
us. I mean, on Agile Ventures, we don't have any labels. It's mostly placeholders,
Yeah,
and they know we are using the latest. So if you're not using the latest, you don't deserve to become a developer. Bye bye.
That's cool. So something like this, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's good to know.
But
Um,
it just I mean, it doesn't really cause any change to the front end, but it brings in a lot of junk in the back end code. So that's the
oh,
only
does it?
thing I'm okay. I mean, you will have like a conditional command for every line, but I guess that doesn't really matter. So yeah,
I
you
guess
can have
So
that.
you could initialize the fields with the actual text, and then watch when they click in it, just delete the text.
that's true.
But that's re-implementing the whole
Placeholders.
placeholder functionality.
Uh,
Hmm. Um. Well, what do you think? I mean, I don't think either one is a terrible idea.
Get rid of the map. You'll have more room for other stuff.
Hey, did you see my volunteer opportunities map?
I saw that with the cute hearts.
yep.
Oh, I don't have any volunteers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The heart looks much better than the like the sea of red.
Yeah.
Although I
I
was
mean, there.
wondering, like, could we just do like multicolored? Like, I mean, instead of having just red, 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 red everywhere, we could just do something like lots of colors, which makes it.
Yeah. You could do anything.
Then you can classify the organization. I mean, you can also use different types. I mean, Google Maps offers different types of placement markers.
You
Pin,
can
whatever they call them, pins.
um you can do cats and dogs.
Nice. I like the cat. Oh, did
Yeah,
you do
isn't
those custom?
Yeah.
Those are
Well,
great.
I didn't draw them. I think it needs to be a little bit. I don't know. They're not the best, but the
oh
dog is
yeah.
kind of hard to tell. You could actually take any picture, and if you get it to the right size and make the
Right.
background transparent, you can use it. But there
Like
are a
it's
lot. Sorry.
yeah. Go. Is that like like a side project or is that something production?
This is a project I'm working on. I actually
Okay.
started working on it like a year ago, and then I decided I should go back and start again. But this is all seed data right now. Um, yeah, I'm gonna fix it up a little bit. But I think it has an actual application. I mean, around here, people are always losing animals, and somebody else usually finds it, or and vice versa. All right, so I'm gonna edit this organization to have all the fields. Oh, but I don't know what this organization is. Oh, that's. All right, I'll make a new one. Or do you want to drive, Paul? Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Is that the fan talking now?
Oh, it was just me.
He's singing along with it. That's got to be affecting you, Sam Pretty. Probably not in a bad way.
Oh, I'll just turn this off.
No, don't turn it off.
You'll burn.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it?
my computer on. I mean, it has already burned 2 times, so I don't want to take a chance on the third time because like
Oh
my
no,
warranty
no,
is.
that don't.
I mean, my warranty is over. Like when I was within my warranty of 2 years, my motherboard burned 2 times. Like it just exploded inside. So
Because it's so hot where you are?
yeah, like I was running some heavy computation that day in the hot afternoon, and then I didn't realize like so it just went pop, and then all my data was also
Mm.
lost, and then I was without the computer for 7 days.
Wow. Okay, I pushed. You can pull from me now.
Fetching.
I guess you got to run your heavy computations at night.
Yeah, now I usually use Amazon and some stolen
Oh
instances.
yeah, that's a good idea. Still crowdsourcing.
Oh,
Yeah,
dark configure.
I mean, if people leave their credentials on GitHub, what am I supposed to do?
You have no choice.
Not to steal them.
But I mean, they may not, need them like all the time. It's not like they can't access it, right? You don't go change their password; you just use it, right?
Since they can't never access it, and then they can only destroy it. And with most of my experiences, like I have about three medium instances running, and none of them have ever tried to notice or delete it. I don't know what's up with that.
Hmm.
Like my free tire expired, so I'll be moving completely to those. And the other thing is like access my data at all, so like they can't access what's inside the uh, what do you say, the instance.
Okay.
Oh, so I mean, somebody's getting a bill for it, right?
Huh?
Is somebody getting the bill for them and not
Yeah,
noticing? Ah.
I don't know. I mean, like they probably I mean, they usually have uh, a lot of instances. Like one of the people I got, it was like a professional company. They had like about 117 instances, heavy duty. So
Yeah,
that
they
is where
won't
I
notice
saw.
then, right?
Yeah, that is where I found all the chef recipes and all that I was talking about.
Mm.
Like
Okay. So,
tried doing that, but let me just run another search. Let's see if anything
oh man.
new has turned up.
I'm like, what editor do I even have installed here? I have no idea.
Yeah, you should
What do
like.
you usually use?
Either Ruby Mine, Nano, if I have to.
Well, Nano
Uh,
would be here, I think, right?
Yeah.
well, you should start using Emacs or Vim.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They
I don't
support you
know.
everywhere.
So far, I've never. I mean, maybe it's because I started using Ruby Mine. I started to go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, I did that same, but like, what happened with RubyMine was it was just too crowded, and I couldn't concentrate on stuff. But with Vim, I just have one window open, and then I
Right.
can concentrate on what I need. And then Vim is very fast, unlike RubyMine.
Right. And it's too much clicking and
Yeah, like clicking. I mean, you all you need to do is just sit with the keyboard. Then that won't ever cause a problem.
yeah.
So here it says I have to do bundle install again because rack SSL 134. Does that mean that that's something that you added, Marion, on this
Nope.
branch? Okay.
Nope. But no, where you got your stuff from Develop?
Originally, and then I just
Mm.
checked out yours, and now it's telling me that I have to do bundle install because of rack SSL. So I don't know if
Which
that's
develop did you check off?
um,
Agile
local
Ventures?
support.
From Agile Ventures?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Maybe there's something on Develop that I don't have.
Oh, actually, maybe I did. Remote -v here. Oh yeah, it was mine. Okay, that
Yeah,
explains it.
that is why.
Yeah. All right, so bundle install anyways, and that's done. And re-expect.
I just pulled in Develop. I hope I'm not going to be sorry.
Oops.
Yep, I'm going to be sorry.
No.
What just happened?
What happened?
Oh, just looking at Marion's screen.
Oh yeah.
Tried to pull and develop.
Yeah, like just rebase with develop.
Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong.
Oh,
Wrong
assets.
directory.
By the way, what day is it today? I think it's Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I might be Friday there though. No, not
No,
yet, right?
Right. Cool. Wow, 438 examples. That's awesome. Whoa. Did I not hit it? Okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey.
So what's going on?
Too much. Looking at the error from the last test, add an additional organization should match. And now I'm just trying to remember XPath.
Oh. Wait, what's failing?
Expected following text to match XPath. Add an additional organization administrator email.
Okay, that's because we changed the page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
TD.
I think maybe we should like kind of decide what we want to really do before
Right.
we change the test, or before, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So I was thinking the manage page. So one thing we should do is write tests to test that these things are in the same order that they're in on the show page. And then decide. Like Sam had said, take away those, name, email address, which I had already done, and then maybe move these check boxes over to the left of. He said that people felt like they were too easy to miss.
Right.
Then, I mean, maybe this is crazy, but put like instead of trying to put any text next to it or above it, put a star, like asterisk, as a label, and then say down here at the bottom asterisk. I don't know. Check this box to like what they had before. Check this box to.
You could have it right before the update button, and then people would have to kind of read it before they click update.
Yeah, check this box to display in public listing.
Or you could have it. No, that'd be crazy. Never mind.
Well, let's hear it anyway.
You could have another like confirmation dialogue. Do you want these public? These to be public? Okay.
Mm. So what do you want to do first?
When would they? I mean,
Oh, we've also got to do the placeholder. However, we decide to do that, whether it's with the conditional comments or putting text in there. There's nothing there. Why don't placeholders work on Internet Explorer? Seems silly.
maybe it's just some older versions. I thought I'd seen it before. IE9. Right. There's simulators already.
God.
jQuery HTML5 placeholder. So there's a jQuery for it.
Yeah. Well, we don't. I don't know.
Try not to go to jQuery. That plugin isn't maintained anymore, someone says.
Yeah. Well,
Yep, server side must check against the default value in order not to insert the placeholder into the database. I mean, yeah, so I'm not really familiar with the project. I should definitely not make any GUI decisions.
yeah, I mean it's going to be then subject to whether the client likes it or not, so it's not, you
Right,
know.
right. And so I would
So,
say nail it down with the client, don't run around doing all kinds of different stuff, you know.
all right. So you want to work on, so we can work on either the order or moving the checkboxes to the left first.
Let's do the order because that should be easier,
Okay.
right?
Uh, I think they're, well, I think they're going to be easy, both easy. But. So we should write tests for the order.
Right. Spec views. So it's that same view spec.
Yeah. Or cucumber. I mean, I guess view spec makes sense, right?
What's the policy on view specs?
There is
Avoid.
none. No.
Okay.
We have them. I think when we started out with the project, we didn't.
Oops.
But don't forget, some of the stuff on this project dates back to when basically nobody knew what they were doing.
Organizations. Let's see, renders a form. I guess I should try to find a good place to put it.
And it might be easier to do it in. Well, no, maybe not.
So it renders edit organization form with tooltips.
I guess we should fix that one is failing too.
Close right here. Page, you said?
What did I say?
You said it was the page?
Wait, I don't understand the question.
You said it's not the regex is not matching because of the page change?
Yeah, because we changed, yeah, because I took away the label.
Oh,
So we need to put, I would say in this case, maybe put text inside that very last box that says add, whatever that text is, add additional organization administrator email here.
let me look over to what you're looking at here. Okay.
And just at least to get that test pass. Test to pass. And later we can work on some more.
So they're saying, let's see, label. So it's not label. Yeah, I can't read this stuff, so I'm gonna have to.
Okay. Okay, you want to just leave, you could just leave it then.
Yeah. It'll take me a while to experiment with it to see what it's even doing.
Alright. So, yeah.
I'll do that later.
Alright. XPath is kind of, I know this is unpopular, but I really like it. Because you just kind of go down the tree, and it's slash is anything.
Right.
And then, so if you have HTML header or HTML body, container table, it would be slash slash slash. Each one of those things till you get to
the correct child. That.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a call. I got a call right now.
So order. I guess that should be a different test than what's already in there.
What is in there?
Checking for the fields, but it's not checking that they're in order. But
Yeah.
describe.
I'm gonna look at it here because it's just easier.
In order. Let's see, so how do you check for ordinal? Oops. So XPath. I mean, I know that can check DOM, but does it?
Does it check? How do you specify node result order using XPath?
Yeah, C#. Close enough.
Oh, yeah.
It's still XPath, right? Yeah. Add sort method.
Enforce ordering. Should receive blah 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 once ordered. I'm looking at RSpec.
Yeah.
I wonder what that means. Oh no, that's the should receive. Okay.
I mean, maybe it is a cucumber-y thing, but
Match array. There's a page dot. Is it find? So if you try to find all the labels, maybe or something,
okay.
and it gives you, I think, a collection.
Dick. Yeah. And
Oh,
it's
but that's yeah. And then just check that it equals what we think it should equal.
right.
Is that find?
I'm like, do I even have page here? I haven't written view spec yet.
Right, rendered. What is that? Does that work on? Rendered gives you. I honestly think we might have to. It might be easier to go back to Cucumber because that gives you a capybara node element that you can.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it's too bad though. I mean, if there wasn't any cucumbers for it already, I would really try to wedge it in here somehow.
Yeah, I mean, you could wedge it in here.
Give
You
it a
could
shot.
just check the index of each thing and check that one is less than the other. But would it be cleaner to do? You prefer RSpec to Cucumber?
No real preference. I mean, just I don't know if anything, I just tried to not create more. Like if cucumber test didn't exist for it, I wouldn't want to go initializing that just for one test.
Um, I think it. I think there's a step that says should see this before that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see what there is for.
Yeah, cucumber render, and then also I haven't done view specs, so I was kind of like, oh, I should try it.
Yeah, edit
Ooh.
own charity profile feature. Yeah, so go ahead then. Just see what you get for rendered, and then see what we can do with it.
Oh,
I don't
oops!
know.
I have no undo.
Oh, what? This is Nano.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use Nano at all. I know in VI it's a simple U.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there is undo in Nano.
That's not cool.
Yeah. The fields in order. I guess I should do some tutorials if I'm slowing you guys down.
Don't worry about it.
And then do you do save and open, or is that only on Cucumber? I forget.
Only on Cucumber. Just put in a debugger, maybe.
Right.
Sam Pretty's not here?
I don't know.
I'm there.
Okay. So you have to put something after debugger, you know that, right? It's the
Right,
same
so it
thing.
doesn't pop through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Pretty likes it if you do puts lol. He yelled at me for that.
I mean, we don't have that anymore in website 1 since we are using
Yeah.
Dry instead of the stupid Rails debugger. Which is like, did you know like the debugger is broken from Ruby 2.1.2? So
Really? More broken than this?
it just doesn't start. It like
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
install.
That's crazy.
And damn, guess I should have left that open. What might as well start another window.
If you right-click here and do Open Terminal, it'll open one in the same place you are. I recently
nice.
discovered that. I know.
That's great.
Awesome.
You can just do Control-Shift-N as well.
Control-Shift-N for new?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Control-Shift-T for a new tab.
Yeah, that one I knew.
And can you run RSpec and the
Yes.
and Rails at the same time?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, forgot to do that new thing. Control-Shift-N. Cool. And bundle exec, spec, rake spec.
You know, if you RSpec, rake RSpec. If you are using RVM, I think you can just do RSpec.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
It says don't know how to build task RSpec.
It's a spec.
So.
Just regular
And,
spec.
Oh, right.
Just don't use,
Right. With the
don't
rake.
Because
use
that's the
bundle
target.
exec RSpec. Like this bundle exec is useless. If you just do RSpec, it works, and it's much
Gotcha.
faster.
Cool.
In the
I don't know
preloading.
why they were failing when I did before. Maybe other problems, but yeah, that's how it should be. Huh? A little less typing.
Yeah.
And then I should just do that one file too, huh?
You know what? You should make a .rvm.rc file, because when you have more than one version of Ruby, that
Okay.
will bring you to the right version when you're in.
And what should I be on?
This one, but now you only have one, so.
Right.
And .rvm, I don't know what mine has. It basically has RVM and then 1.9.3 dash whatever at default.
It's a .rvmrc.
Yeah.
What am I looking at here?
It's not an issue now, but.
Right. 484. Should I stick with that?
Yeah, whatever you have.
Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, you have it already?
I have 547.
As long as they match.
Yeah. 19.
You could just put 1.9.3 too. No, RVM, I say it.
Cool.
I
At
think.
default.
Yeah. I think you can, right? Temperate, do you know?
P5. I'll just do whatever I currently have.
Actually, that's global and not default. Like default doesn't work, so use global.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Default is like a placeholder.
Oh, really? Huh.
Like if you
So mine.
try doing RVM gem set list, then you'll know.
Oh, gem set list. That's right.
Yeah, you see this default is like in brackets, and usually the default is global. That is why. Like if you try using like RVM use gem set use default, that doesn't work. But like if you do RVM gem set use global, that works. RVM gem set use.
Gotcha.
I personally don't use GemSet. Why doesn't RVM use work? RVM
Because
use
RVM use selects the Ruby version, not the gem set.
Oh, I don't have GemSet set up.
Anyhow, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was that. Do I have that on my history? No. And it was specs.
Something's funny with the history. Stuff doesn't always show up. And from one terminal to another, it's definitely not there. But if you log off and log back on again, it's not always there.
Can I copy that? Awesome. Really?
That's
I
what
know
I
that,
have
like, when I
observed.
backspace over commands and type something new in there, I get it, lose what I had before. It's like you're editing your history or something.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Where is it? Oh, God. Here it is. Okay, debugger, what do you got for me? So rendered. And then
And do that class maybe. I think it's a string.
render.class. What? Sorry.
Yeah, that'll just tell you what it is.
Yep, string.
Okay, so
So then all I have to do is match in that string somewhere. But I'm looking for
I mean,
order.
what you can do is like you can run things like render.should, and then you can have things like have selector, have CSS, and all that. Just like
Okay.
you would do in page dot have CSS and have selector
Right.
and all that.
yeah, we're checking the order. So maybe you want to use index or
Yeah, render.index.
and then we got to look and see what the order actually is in the show page.
I don't know. I'm just looking for something here. Okay, cool. Um, do we want to go by ID or label? Name?
So we're gonna take out.
I guess if it's view spec, we want to go by label. Right?
Yeah.
A little more brittle. So then we have all this. So we have TDs, TR of.
Can you get the index of the label? Now we've taken off the labels actually.
Oh, I guess title then. Looks like. What is that? Make sure URL is correct.
That's a tooltip. That's foolishness. Don't get me started on the tooltips.
So yeah, don't depend on them because you may delete them at some point.
No, I just think that they're really dumb.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm looking at. If
I
you
guess the
go to the.
IDs then, right?
I think I'm going to inspect element. Like if you right click on the field and
Right
do
on the
inspect
page.
element, yeah, and see what we actually have there.
Oh, am I running it already?
So yeah, there's an ID. Would be good, I think, if you're right about that. I mean, can you do... There's nothing like rendered should have field. That's capybara. Can you use capybara in RSpec? I think it
With
can.
yeah, it's like a different gem, right? Isn't it? Like
No, Capybara is included by default in aspect. The only problem is you can use it only in request specs and not in the view specs because view specs will provide you a string and not
Right,
a page
right.
class. So that's why.
Okay, makes sense.
I'm not running it again.
So if you used...
Oh yeah, killed.
I usually use XPath.
To get the ID.
Yeah, so you could do should have XPath, and then slash slash would be anywhere on the page. And then we have for
Yeah.
TD.
Oh. probably in string.
You could do /
Okay.
input and then bracket at ID should have XPath. Okay, I think if you find another one, another XPath with a bracket, unless you know, or you might. Yeah.
Something like that.
Um, 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 do that one. Okay,
Right.
that's true because we didn't say what the ID should be.
Right. And then, oh God, how do you spell? Is it equals?
What's
It's
the,
not. It's colon
yeah,
or something.
no, equals inside the brackets.
Okay. Well, it's our first one. Well then, yeah, we'll just come back with true, I guess.
Well, that's true. So how do we check the order?
So sibling order, right?
Hmm. Sounds good.
They might all be equals.
Oh, just make sure you can find it first.
I guess we could go and somehow get the index as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you just do
Preceding. So there's a
index.
notion of preceding and following siblings, apparently.
Okay.
Which I mean that makes sense, right? Because that's Dom.
Yeah. It is.
Get last.
However, see if just plain like organization underscore address is there, if you can find the index of it with using just render dot index organization underscore address. That might be the easiest thing.
Like, and then okay. But you're
With
saying
that.
just do the index of it?
Yeah. Yeah, just forget about this for now.
Right.
Yeah, and then quote.
What was it? The organization.
Like there's name, address, email.
What was it? Did I just address? Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it is an increasing value, you know.
Yeah. I think that's more straightforward.
Yeah. It's quite legible.
Indeed.
So we could do something like for each one, the number should be higher than the last, right?
Yeah, should be greater than.
Yeah.
I think there is a should be greater than, right, in XPath?
Oh, that'd be cool. So this, do I have to put this all in?
Is there? I don't see it here. Equality? Numerical. Oh, be greater than with the symbol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think you have a space, though. Be space greater than.
Wow.
Let me see, am I wrong? No, it is. Be space greater than. Okay.
Cool. Uh, so back to. Sorry, I'm so slow right now, guys.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
just haven't done any Rails forever
Yeah.
since the class. It seems like.
You're not really slow.
I guess I'll just remove it. Probably won't need it again. It's easy to put in if you do. So just start out simple and then refactor, right? These are all of our fields.
Yeah, so we want to, I guess, look at the show page and see what the order is.
And
Look at maybe look at the view, actually.
Oh, I was just going to look at the app. Is that
Yes, everything doesn't show up on every page, though.
okay. And so that is without the spec. It's pretty much the same thing, probably, I guess. Nope.
Just app. Yeah, you just put app instead of spec.
Gotcha. Whoops. Maybe not. Views, app views.
Oh, and then you got spec on the end of the name.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? HTML. Oh. .rb.
No, yeah. Oh, it must be enough. Wait, are you looking at show? No, we'll look at show. Yeah, look at show.
Yeah. I should just leave this open, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, left my debugger requirement in there too. Oh. Just leave it in for now. And oh, we're using should? Yes.
Spec is better.
But it's looking like someone else right up there is using should. I don't want to break the...
Yeah. Well, it does. Whichever you prefer. I'm not. Expect doesn't 100% work with everything.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's stick with this. Should.
It would work with this, but we'll see.
Oh, wait. Index, that's right. Of
Yeah.
dot should, yep. Be should be breathe. I don't know, maybe it could be 0.
That would be interesting. It could be, sure. It could be the very, very first thing in the top left corner. But it's not. A name is first, though, but you do it in there.
And then, so the other one, what did we just say? That's over here. Oh, name, right? It's the first one, is that what we just said?
Yeah.
Okay. And if I can copy paste.
So
Yes.
on AutoGraders, you use RubyMine?
I've been all over the place. I've been reinstalling so much. I mean, lately I've been using a lot of more of Nano and gedit just because I don't want to go through the install process for RubyMine, customize it, then throw away the
Yeah,
VM, you know.
yeah.
And I mean, that's a huge advantage of Vim and Emacs too. Is like, oh, they're right there.
That's true.
So I guess we need to get the index for these things, right? 'Cause
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I'm just gonna write it super naive, not even try to think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, need to work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Hmm.
And don't need that probably now, right? Is that? Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Control O, Enter, Control X. uh, God. Oh, that's right. I had it open. Damn. It's over here that I'm running. Guess I should dock these things, huh? Hey, that's weird. Uh, Trying delete mode or something.
What happened?
I'm in some weird mode in my terminal where I can't type anything.
Oh, that happens to me sometimes too. Do a few more Control C's.
Okay. Control Z maybe or X or
No.
Do Control Q.
Control Q.
No type.
Yeah, nothing.
Try a few more Control C's and see if that helps.
Just close the terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah. New one works. Great. Oh. Oh, I guess I could have just taken out the debugger, huh? Because it's not. Or I do. What is it to run past it? It's end or something. Help.
C. C. To go.
C.
Keep going.
Go.
Yeah. C for
Continue.
continue.
Okay.
Is that the? Oh, that's. I think that might be the original error, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you can run just your test if you do colon the line number.
Which
Hmm.
I'll take a guess at it here.
You don't have line numbers in there.
I'm gonna call it like a few more lines after that other one, which said it was online.
Can you get line numbers in here?
I don't know. Nano line numbers.
Probably.
-C.
Okay.
No.
No?
Keyboard combination to control the line number whilst you're using Nano is Control-C. Okay. Okay, so it's somewhere after there. 43. That's cool. Control-C. Learn something
Cool.
about Nano, which I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, Nano is like the poor man's Vim or something.
Well, Vim is free, so.
Yeah. I mean, not.
I'm kidding.
I guess it works.
Yeah.
So for all those,
But if you want to be one of the cool kids, you gotta learn Vim.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Which I don't know. I just may not ever be cool.
You don't need to learn that much of it. It's only a few things you need to do, and then you can actually get by with very little.
Cool.
Although David's cool too, since he knows Emacs.
Yeah.
I'd really like to know Emacs because I've seen some people that were much happier with it than Vim, but
To me, Emacs
I guess
is
Vim is actually getting improved, so that's kind of cool.
That's what the M apparently is for, improved.
Yeah.
I originally just used plain VI with no graphics or anything.
Oh, is it not the same?
No.
Okay.
It's the same, but Vim has a lot more stuff. It's a subset. Vim is a superset. My husband uses Emacs. He's happy with it.
What's going on here?
But he's wrong.
Variety is the spice of life. So, what I'm thinking is just make a whole list of all these things and then go through them in order.
Sure. Yeah.
Seems ugly, but we have to have their IDs, so. Right?
Yeah. We could make. What else could we do?
It would require too much advanced planning beyond one step, so therefore.
We could make an array of, name, address, postcode, email, blah, 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 and then do each.
Right, that's what I was thinking. No?
Symbols, yeah.
And we could potentially, I guess, reuse this array for the upper one too, and keep them the same. But they have something else in there that's a non-ID. It looks like.
Oh, the tooltip.
Yeah, the gosh dang tooltips. There must be a. Oh well. I have a feeling actually Nano has a lot more functionality than I'm giving it credit for. So maybe I'll actually. Like I didn't think it had line numbers, and I guess it doesn't, visually, but you can at least get the line number of the current line, so there's crabby workarounds.
I'm sure there's lots of stuff. You think, right? Nano is because it's tiny?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up a phone call. I'll be right back.
Great. like delete to the end of the line. Something about mark. Screw it.
What happened? Oh.
I'm just like, there's got to be a way to delete text to the end of the line, you know, but am I going to take the time to learn that right now? No. Dang it. Yeah, that's kind of the failing. Is you can't just select and delete, you know, that kind of thing.
You
Why don't you
can't?
use gedit?
I could, yeah. I wasn't
I
planning
think
on this much, you know, junk originally.
You know the right thing to do.
Oops, there it is. Oh, what is this? Fields. I guess we could do some fancy, what do they call that? Where you insert the operator into the collection, and it performs.
Oh.
You know that thing?
Yeah, like a map, like a block, a map or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I might as well just keep it simpler. Or
And how? Maybe, yeah. Main index. You could do, can we, yes, so.
oops. Oops. What is it? Yeah. Right. Pipes are inside there.
Oh, yeah. But that you want, so inside the pipe is going to be your variable. If you're going to use do, you do it outside
Okay.
the block.
Oh, that's right. M2 N.
And then you don't need the brackets if you use do.
Right. And that's what everyone is doing, I guess. Like up there, hash each do.
And you could do each. Do we want each slice? We don't really. Because you could do them by twos. But that's not really right either.
Oh, yeah, compare them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? There's that. Gosh, maybe this is the perfect time to use that, but rather than declaring like, you know, or index equals 0,
Well,
that kind of thing.
the thing is that, like, you want to do
You can
name,
do each
address.
with index instead of that. Instead of doing like index equals 0 and then
Say again?
like instead of manually incrementing the index, you can just do each with index.
Oh, that's right. I haven't seen that forever. What is it called when you insert the operator in there too? Do you remember, Jim Pretty, that It's not map. It's not, you know.
Um,
Do you mean like and like show me an example?
Like when people take an array of numbers and then they initialize one of these collection operators with 0 and pass it like colon plus to add all the numbers. What is that?
Oh, yeah, dot inject and then colon plus, right?
Inject or something?
Yeah, inject or reduce,
Yeah. I mean,
both work.
I didn't even remember the name of that, so I probably shouldn't use it, right?
just go to the document page and look at how it's used. You know, go to the string class page.
String. Uh,
It's like Ruby string class.
I was thinking inject, right?
Colon plus.
But
Like
I'm actually not adding. What I want to do is, do something. Oh, okay. So that, I mean, that seems
I can't do it.
not too unreadable. I don't know. Do these guys think this is controversial, something like that? This is
oh, oh, instead, what you can
yeah.
just do is like what do you really want to do?
What I'm thinking is inject 0 and then what is it? Page? No, it's not page. It's rendered. Something like that. I mean, that would just give me the number, but yeah, I mean, I'd have to put the expectation inside of the inject block. I mean, it's a little too
I
much.
think each with index might have been.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
seems like better. Yeah, this is
like
just to
what do you really want to do? By the way.
just compare that we have increasing index for all these
Okay.
elements.
What you can just do is yeah. So what you can do is like just do a map. Hold on. I'll tell you a good idea. So just do fields.map
Mm-hmm.
and then uh, do a block.
Okay.
Just a curly brace block, not the whole thing. Like
Okay.
just curly brace and then element as a parameter.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first parameter is element to the block.
I haven't done a map for too long.
Yeah, just do it like. All right, I'll just. I mean, okay. I'll tell you what to type.
Yeah.
Curly brace open space pipe element
Okay.
element pipe and then space and then page dot index element or render dot index element.
All right.
Yeah, then space curly bracket close. Yeah. Now uh, hold on. I just assign this to an array like
Oh
index
yeah. Right.
index is equals this
Yeah.
uh,
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Just
and then
just
and hold
replace
on.
them all with their index, basically, right?
No, it just creates a new array and then
Right.
index is dot should equal index is dot sort.
Yeah, good idea.
It's what should be.
That should equal. Should and then yeah.
Right.
Index is the sort.
Cool. That's nice. Oops. Save. And the test is over here. Okay.
It takes a little while for us to be able to see it, I think, or for me anyway.
Here. Oh. Yeah, I can do that too.
Okay, that helps too. Indexes, comparison of no.
So the first something's one of them is nil.
Yeah.
Not the first one because there's a 700 or something in there. So if I just go back to
Oh. Okay, because if they're not on the page, there's no index.
it's so funny. It's like I'm not even used to using gedit because I'm so used to being on a headless VM. Yay! I can see things. Word wrap maybe, or turn that off.
Okay, so then the ones that aren't on that particular page are. Well, why wouldn't they be there? This is the edit page. They should all be there.
Don't they just show up on the show page though, or is it?
No.
Oh, here it is. Line numbers. We got.
Let's find out which one is not there. Yay, line numbers.
And turning off the word wrap. I don't know. Sometimes I like it. So let's see. Oh, did I get? That's the hash. Okay. Oh, and I guess this looks like I should out. I'll just have it puts the element in,
Okay.
index. Trying to save with Control O still.
Oh. I don't think those published ones should be in this list.
Okay.
But still,
there may be some more.
Yeah, yeah, they should be there.
Did it? Name error. Oh. What?
I didn't really see it.
Oh, it's just I use the word index when I didn't have it. I don't have it. What's element?
Okay, gotcha.
That was the whole problem. Is it was null, so I can or nil. I'm trying to study my Java too.
Really?
Yep.
Are you taking that Coursera course on Java?
No, I'm just studying the exam materials.
There's one that just started, like
Huh.
a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, you're studying Java, right? So, like you're studying Java for the job.
I just want to have something on my resume where I do not have anything right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, some kind of certification, some kind of, don't have
I
a
mean,
degree, don't have experience, don't have published projects.
okay, interesting.
You know, and there's a lot of going on the back end, I guess, with Java. I was kind of surprised that it's still, you know.
Like Scala is a new, but that also has a lot of like that's becoming popular. Learning that pretty interesting. It has a lot of principles like Ruby and JavaScript. So I kind of like learning that instead of learning Java.
Which
And it's
language did you say?
Scala.
Yeah, there was I was starting to do it, then I just didn't have time. It is pretty cool though. I liked it. Uh, I feel like anything that's not directly helping me find a job is just like I
It's a
can't do
waste.
it. I can't. Not that it's a waste, but I can't do it now.
Yeah.
But the Scala was cool. I liked it a lot. So what's going on here? Index is okay. So that's now it's working, but it's gonna fail definitely with those published things in there. Take
Huh.
those other two out.
All three, yeah. Oh, that's probably. I like the way that might work. You can end an array with a comma, right?
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna find out.
What is it?
Ending an array with a comma.
Yeah, you can do that.
Sweet.
Huh. Who knew?
Yay.
Alright, cool. Okay,
So
so
and
this is the edit page, but so this order's not right then, right?
looks. Oh, is it mixed up on the page? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take a look at it.
So let's look at the show page and put it in the same order.
Right.
I almost forgot about that. The
App
old, the,
have
I,
show. Where's it running still?
but you have to actually look at the,
Talking about the template.
yeah.
Cool. That is it. App
This is
organization.
gedit. What's doing this? Gedit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You. Yeah. I mean, once you customize it, it's
I think it's in underscore form.
oh, form. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It is in show.
Show.
Now,
Okay.
you know what? I don't even know.
Let's find
One
out.
of them's in form and one of them's not yet. It's not.
So here we have. Let's see, where do I? Can I rip this off? Yay. Address. Let's see, where's name?
That name.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Name, description. Then how come it's passing?
Because the page is wrong and the test is wrong. We want our edit page to match the show page.
Oh, okay. The page is wrong as well. Gotcha. So we got name, we got description, we got address. We may have address. We better. Postcode, email, website, telephone, donation. All right. Oops. So now it's fail. Nice. All right. So we can just change those around.
Yeah.
And then I guess I should run the localhost. Run the app.
You
Or no?
can. But yeah, you want to change them in the template though, not in the spec.
Right.
And you have to take that whole row, the table row.
Let's see. So that's show. And you're saying not in the show page, but in some other place?
Oh, no, change it in there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, okay. So I see what you're saying.
No, wait a minute, I'm sorry. We're testing the edit page, change it in the edit page.
Okay.
And that, I believe, is the form.
But are we not? Let's see, what are we doing?
Yeah, in the underscore form.
Right. Check that out. Do we also have to change it in the show then, or?
No, because we're matching it to the show.
Okay.
Right, did you match the spec to the show just now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I switched it to match, that's right.
Okay.
So.
You know, honestly, we should do the same thing for the show with the same thing just to make sure that they match and they always stay matched.
Right.
We'll do that after.
Okay, yeah, let's.
And we could change the test to match his show, you know.
What am I looking at? Table. Okay, there's email, postcode, address. So it's like this all three of these basically. And move them to just below description.
You're doing a pronunciation.
It's there's this Cajun chef on TV. Wow.
Oh yeah. By the way, like that's our local like many people here pronounce things like that in that way, like description or pronunciation.
Like French?
Oh, yeah?
No, it's not French. It's like yeah, kind of like that. That's get English here. Kind of poor, so.
Huh. Why do you think that is? Just a local custom, or?
No, I think it's because like because of the local language and that accent. They can't
Oh.
really speak do the English pronunciation that well, so it's really messed up.
Huh.
And then,
It's
so
just kind of like funny to watch them speak
Yeah.
sometimes.
yeah, it's hard to overcome your early training in language, I guess. Takes a lot of work. Like actors and actresses, to use an American accent when you grew up in Britain must be very hard.
Yeah.
So you're
Although the
saying,
opposite seems easy.
so do we have to then escalate this out of the HTML ERB spec, or do we duplicate it, or
Well, let's. Good point. Good point. You know what? I would say let's. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how we would do that, but did this pass?
yep,
Okay, cool. So how would we do that? Maybe it's not as that easy. Can you render a different page in a spec?
could be. Let's find out. I'll render. Let's see. So yeah, I'd have to probably pass some arguments to render, maybe, or
Don't know.
maybe there's like a higher level that we could appeal to.
Oh boy, I'm almost gonna say cucumbers at high level.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do that. It's not made to do that. You know?
So there must be. Yeah. Let me just. Might as well read about it.
Yeah.
Um, our spec render template. Yeah. I mean, I seem to remember passing an argument to render.
Well, you can in like a controller.
Oh, that's probably what it was. Yeah, in a controller.
Yeah, I don't think the view spec would be the place to do this.
Get all
View
squirrely.
spec infers controller path and action.
Because yeah, people would look in here and they'd be like, "What are you doing?
Yeah,
Where's my?"
I don't even.
I mean, do we care if they're in order? I guess if someone moves them.
Yeah, I mean, let's. Yeah, let's maybe. We could add a task to the show to have them in the same order. But and if but to have them match would be something not to
Well, they're
do.
both using the form, right?
No, they're not both using the form.
Oh. Uh,
I
oh,
think this
because
is
that's right.
fine.
Show, yeah, show is not a form. Yeah, that's right.
And we could add something later to Cucumber if we want to. I think this is it.
There should be something that just automatically treats your form as a non-form and just prints out the text, right?
I don't know.
Maybe people want to do too much customization between the two different things to.
I was thinking of doing that. Then basically you would have to every single thing on the page would be rendered conditionally, and it just kind of didn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah, it would have to be like built into Rails or something where you wouldn't have to.
Oh, somebody said bye.
I
Uh, yeah, I don't know of such a thing. I mean, we could look it up.
That would be cool. I mean, I'm always thinking like, oh well, whoever wrote this knows a hell of a lot more than I did, so I should leave it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And this
Well,
is Rails 4? Or is it 3?
this is Rails 3.
Gotcha. As show. Yeah, it's separate. Maybe you could do some generator thing that would produce, everything for you. It's still separate.
Oh, I don't like those things.
So should I copy it over? Or should I just leave it? Or
Um, I guess we may as well. You're all ready to copy, right?
yep.
Copy it over.
To show spec.
And we could even put like a note, like something in the it description to
Right.
mention that,
Yeah.
but we don't
Wow.
want to say. I don't want to say it renders the same order as the show page because that we're not really testing that.
Right. But tie it together with documentation. Okay. So page styling. That we're not actually styling. We're looking for more the content. Guess I could copy the whole test. Oh, maybe I already did.
Hmm.
So in one of these context blocks, some information's private.
Interesting. I don't really feel like those are context blocks.
Yeah, they're not. They're just a describe block, right? If anything.
Yeah.
It's like yeah. I mean, context, when I think about it, I'm like, I'm logged in, I'm not logged in,
Yeah, you're setting up context.
It's not context about the test, it's context about the app.
Right. So it could be maybe outside of any of those context blocks.
Got it. Renders the fields in order similar to edit template.
Or should match edit template.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Could you compare two templates? I guess with a higher level test, you could do.
Yeah, we can here, but that's why I don't want to make sure it doesn't sound like. Yeah, this is good. I think similar to. I think that's good because it doesn't imply that we're actually checking it.
I mean, there must be a higher level view test, and could we render two templates and then compare? Or
No,
probably
not
not.
in here.
Yeah.
Not in here.
Okay. Render one, get the fields, render the other. Yeah, just keep it simple.
Yeah, that's a cucumber thing. I really don't think we can do it in here.
Huh.
Cucumber.
It renders the field. Similar to oops. And now this is got my line numbers show 55. Oh man, it's my muscles for Rails have really dropped off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean yeah. I mean, yeah, that happens.
I hate that. Oh, 55. Wrong line. Should put it on the same line so it's
Hmm.
the same. Remove Jasmine Rake. Should I remove Jasmine Rake to avoid that warning?
No,
Okay.
that's something. It's something that has to be done for everything. But that's been there forever.
And then, cool. So that works.
Yay!
Okay. So get status. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, no, anytime. It's fine. That's how it goes. Everybody is on the other side of that. And when I go to work on auto graders,
Watch out.
mm,
Form. What did I change in the form?
that was for the form is used by the edit, so that's the edit. Change the order
Oh,
of the fields.
that's right. We actually did change the order. Okay, so get add test for field order to both edit and show templates.
Yeah.
Specs. Oh well, close enough. This is called style. Style edit. Another thing I don't have is the command line branch stuff. The get prompt.
Because of RubyMine?
No, just because I'm on a computer that I haven't set up yet.
Oh, yeah.
The dual boot Ubuntu. Okay, it's pushed off.
I gotta see if I can do what Sam Pretty said about booting off of the VM. That would be awesome.
Yeah, he said make a partition and then.
I have to go on an interview Monday and I have to bring my laptop to do coding. So let me see if I can completely destroy it before I
go. So, BYO for a job interview, huh?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. It's actually, my laptop is really big and heavy because I use it all the time.
Desktop replacement model?
Yeah, exactly.
Quad core?
I think, let me see.
Some kind of i7, i5. I was surprised.
I have i5.
Uh-huh.
What were you surprised about?
Oh, that Yara was saying that he'd been on his laptop the whole time, and that it was, he finally got a new computer, but that he was on a dual core, some kind. He was, he was doing a ton of stuff, just fine.
Yeah, when I first was working on local support, I had this tiny little laptop. I don't even know how to use it every day. I bought it because I was bringing it back and forth to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really small. And they complained so much, like whoever I was working with. They were going to buy me a laptop. They were going to chip in and buy me a computer. It was so annoying. Like, all right, I got this one, which is much better. But still, I should have probably have bought something like a Mac or something.
Bring a desktop in there with you.
I know. I was gonna bring a little one, but then I'm worried that I'm gonna just make them not be able to.
Right,
Something
they'll have
will
to
be
be
wrong.
squinting or...
Yeah. Or I'll be squinting worse. I don't care about
They
that.
might have it so that you can plug it into a monitor there, you know.
They might. Yeah, if I knew. But also, I don't know how well it's set up right now.
Uh, well, that's exciting. Sounds like it's going to be a thrill.
I know.
And what kind of organization?